Alright, so we're back out in the shop today working on the XLT. Need to get some new parts installed here so we can get this thing out in the snow and do some testing tune. Snowing outside right now, so no minute like the last minute to get this thing ready. Alright, so here's what we got on the table over here. We got some brand new, these are SPI carb adapters or carb boots, depending on what you call them. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the OEM Polaris ones. I had them on order for over a month. Then the dealership told me, "Oh, sorry, those are discontinued. Bummer." So now I had to go with these aftermarket SPI ones. We'll keep a close eye on them, see how long they last. Quality looks decent. Might even be the same as this one that failed. You can see that failure there. It's a two-piece. The flange over here and the carb boot, and just tore right out of there. So then we got some brand new OEM needle and seat assemblies for the carbs. Not going to take any chances of fuel leaking. And then we got a brand new Polaris belt, drivetrain belt. So let's get started on get some of this stuff done. Here we go. I'm just going to take a rag, squirt a little brake clean on it, just wipe it off. So they look pretty good already. Okay, now we're ready for some new boots. New boot goofing. Alright, so these come with it's a new boot, O-ring assembly, and a new clamp. So we're going to use all the new hardware, as well as, I don't know, just good practice with the O-ring. I like to use a little bit of Vaseline. Just kind of get a little bit, rub it in between my index finger and my thumb, and then rub it along the O-ring. Don't need a ton, but this just kind of helps lubricate it and fill any imperfections, if there's any imperfections in the metal or anything like that. Helps it sit down. And it also helps it keep from falling out of this O-ring groove when you're trying to mount it up there. Even though this O-ring groove is pretty tight. Almost too tight, I would say, for this size of O-ring, but that's what you get when the only parts you can source are aftermarket parts. Yeah, I don't like that. See how it's got that wave in it right there, and it's not quite. This O-ring's not wanting to go all the way down in the groove. These are fucking not good. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to clean up this O-ring groove because it's too tight, and that's definitely not good. It's not gonna make for a good sealing surface. So, all right, well, let me go over to the bench, and we'll be back over here in a minute. Okay, so we're back. I think I got it pretty good, pretty flat all the way around there now. What I ended up having to do was take a razor blade and chamfer this whole inside and outside edge and just kind of deburr it. So if you're installing these aftermarket SPI car boots, be aware that the quality is just not there. It's just not what it needs to be honest. But that's what we got for now. I'll have to see if I can find some new old stock Polaris boots on eBay or something. But for now, we'll toss these ones in there and hopefully get us back running. And I will monitor the plugs, make sure we don't have any air leaks. We'll just tighten them down with the impact at first, and we'll give them a final torque by hand. Come on. Okay, let me grab a... Hopefully we don't have that problem with all these boots, but I'm going to check them close. Alright, we'll be back. This one looks pretty good. Didn't have to make any modifications to it. The other one was definitely not right originally. Before I modified it, I'm confident now that it's going to be just fine. Alright, well, we got this one modified. Honestly, pretty pathetically terrible O-ring groove. Maybe I'm just picky because I work on stuff that has high precision O-ring grooves on things that are pulling vacuum. But man, that's some of the worst machining I've seen for an O-ring groove. It's just absolutely no deburring around the edges. O-ring's trying to roll itself midway through and you're putting it in the groove. It's just not, it's not good. So SPI, shame on you guys. The cheap Chinesium fucking garbage. So beware of that, boys and girls. You're not necessarily getting a quality product there. Okay, they're on there. Enough complaining. Let's get these just a final snug with the 6mm Allen here. Click. That one's already tight enough. That's good. 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 And I didn't put any silicone or anything on these. They don't need it. That's why they have an O-ring. So if you really want to, you could, but you're just gonna make a freaking mess. Okay. All right, we're good there. Now let's go address the carburetors. Put some tools away. Alright, so we got the carbs here. Clean up some of this trash. And we'll peel these bottoms off. Should have got the majority of the fuel out. Hopefully we don't make too much of a mess here. Okay. Get the drill out of the way. As you can see, we're nice and clean in there. I just went through these. Okay, so we're going to replace this needle and seat. And hopefully, yeah, there's the bad one right there. It was sticking. So I could probably clean those up. I'm definitely going to save them. I'm not going to throw them away, but we're going to swap them out for now. So we got brand new units in there. So, got to be careful when doing this. I've learned the hard way. Snap some of these float towers off. Let's see, we need something to support this. Maybe the King Dick. Yeah, that'll be perfect right there. Okay, so then I just take my center punch. Hopefully you can see this. And it's a lot of force. So you can lighten it up a little bit. Bam. That gets it moving. Hit it one more time. Okay, I should be able to grab onto that. Just peel that right out of there. Nice and carefully. Okay. So we're just gonna pop this out of there. That looks to be, I don't know, maybe an 8 or 8 millimeter. Gotta be a 10. No, it is smaller than 10. Maybe I was right the first time. Well, what the heck size is it? Okay, it's a 9 millimeter. That would not have been my guess. Like this ratchet at the bottom of the ocean. Spray this down with some lube. My can's just about empty. There we go. Why are all my 1/4 inch drives garbage? Okay, we're just going to reuse this seal. Okay. Well, even the brand new one is sticking now. What the heck? Come on. And I like to do pretty much the reverse. tap it in there with this guy. Seat it. I'm a little suspect of that one. The brand new unit is sticking. I'm a little confused, not gonna lie. Maybe it'll loosen up over time, I guess. I don't fucking know. Well, I'm gonna knock these other ones out here, and then we'll get everything back in the sled. Here we go. Okay, here we go then. Sure what died there, but it had to be getting fuel. It ran for that long. Oh, I had the fucking gas off. Damn it. All right, let's try again. Next one. Bring the thunder. Come on. To. Well, it's alive, and boy, is it smoky. That oil pump must be leaking down into the crankcase or something. Good Lord. Well, she sounds pretty good. There must have been some fuel in the pipes. Got a little mess on the floor. But that'll happen. Alright, well, it's running decent-ish. I think it's still a little rich in the pilot circuit. Man, is it smokier than a Grateful Dead concert in here. Woo! I'll have to let that clear out. I'm going to make a little adjustment on these air screws. Let's go another quarter turn. Quarter turn out on these air screws to lean out the idle circuit a little bit there. Let's see what it does now. with that. Just in case my needle and seats aren't working, we'll shut the gas off for now. Let's get the airbox back on here. Let's get this thing down off the lift and see what it does out in the snow. I don't know how you guys install your boxes, but whenever I do it, I just take the top off. Makes it really easy to get it all the way down on these boots. You know, that's sitting in there good and proper. Let's see, where are all these screws at? I still run this air plate. I don't run the middle foam. That stuff is getting pretty old and starting to break down on a lot of these air boxes, and you can't get it anymore. So I don't even bother with it. So I got that on there. Look at the CDI up here. I think I only have one screw for this, but it's good enough. Better than nothing. And I just did put this throttle cable on there. I used to have a throttle extension on there, which absolutely sucked. Let's see. Oh, it sure seems like the threads are boogered up in there. I might actually had it riding down on the side of the airbox. I've had this thing apart for the whole fall here. Yeah, I think I did. I had it riding down right here. Perfect. Get some clips back in there. Filter on there. Alright, we're going to get the rest of this back together. I'm going to leave this belt for now while we do a little testing, and then we'll come back and put the new one on and then break it in properly. Alright, we'll be back for some tuning. Alright, we're burning daylight. Camera's low on battery. But let's go see if I can get this set up. Get a little shot of me just ripping her across the yard right now, hard packed. Snow is pretty crunchy right now. It seems to be hooking up pretty good. We'll see. We'll walk you up. Walk up to the deck here. Get you set up. Nice night out. All right. Let's see. Can we see everything here? Oh yeah. That's decent. There she is. She's back. I don't think I really solved my idle circuit. I need smaller pilot jets. Recommendation for the UFOs is to run 17.5, so I think I need to go down to 12s. 12.5s or 10s or definitely something smaller. Still doesn't want to idle even with the air screws almost all the way out. So we'll have to revisit that, but at least we can go ride it tomorrow and take some video, have a little fun with it out in the fields if we get enough snow. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next project.